What's up, everybody? Killer Ginger here, and today we are back with more stories, Path of Destinies. This is just something that...
If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
Anyway. It was just something that really was really cool to... Huh. Ooh. That was like a Void Blade, Winterthorn, Firestorm, Hero Sword. Dude. Anyway. Okay. I don't think we're getting more stuff than I have not. Yeah. Okay. But this is just such a cute game. I could not help but get back in here. What the fuck are you? Ah, activate pad thingy.
Maximum capacity, 130 people.
Jesus Christ. Nope, there are some ravens. So, in case you weren't paying attention last episode, or in case you haven't seen the last episode, we were told
People were frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Reynardo had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the ravens caw about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice.
Jeez. Anyway, we...
Blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
Oh, is he doing that because I'm randomly smashing shit? Wrong sword. Oh, I need the fire sword for that, don't I? Anyway. In the last episode, we were entrusted to keep track of a kid, and we couldn't. He died trying to give some rebellious people the book, and which led us to having to need it. We have an ability to learn. Or not. Okay. I'm stupid. So... let's see what's over here first. So those things don't automatically give me an ability. Uh-huh. I have to have skill points first. All the ore.
It was good to practice your moves, thought Reynardo. Keeps you limber.
I said that because I was swinging at the air, I guess. Kind of want to know what would happen if I stood still, but also don't want to waste time thinking about that. Oh, I like how the combo meter is just like a timed thing. It doesn't go down if you swing. I'm sure it'll still go down if I get hit. Boom.
Ravens were landing
Show me your
everywhere.
moves.
The advanced guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat
Aww.
him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
Oh, I wanted to... what's the word? Go back to that altar, see if I can level up. No. Yeah, and that's why I'm randomly bashing all these pockets. Sorry about that. Something just tickled my throat. In not a pleasant way. Whew. But yeah, no, that's why I'm randomly smashing everything. Is because, ooh, more wind. There's some random stones. Or in it, usually. Oh, thank you, another altar.
Reynardo felt like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that. It was starting to come back to him. Something
That's what the meter down there is for.
Like how to freeze time when
Douche.
attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
I've played a lot of Batman, and I could say this has been training for this day. Damn. I am not. This is not my first rodeo. This is not my first time in a hack and slash.
Bernardo felt a chill run down his back. Or possibly a flea.
The random weather change? Okay. I thought it was gonna be like day, night, rain, no rain. But at least they kept the rain once I did that. Man, if only I gotten 45 more XP. Bruh, this ain't even fair. Oh, yeah.
So much about. Ooh, what was it again?
I don't know. Let's go figure out what I can learn. Combo. Perfect strike. Attack immediately when attack lands. Perfect strike. Damage bonus double. Yeah. Yeah, I want that. Basically, right now, I'm just going to get the first one of each thing, and then I'll see what else there is. Because I'm assuming the other abilities require more than one skill point. So it's me going, fuck it, I'll just get the first one at least of each. Since they're one skill point each. Lapino.
Dirty and bloody, Bernardo finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Bernardo recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I've got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's
Starting to think the
greatest
weapon
general,
would have
who
been
also happens to
easier.
be a deadly sorcerer and his only daughter.
Oh.
That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
So now we actually got to go through with Lapino's harebrained scheme, which is even more fucked up than I thought, or go with my original plan with Lapino, half-baked. Let's read what it says here. Bernardo and Lapino were back together, but Bernardo still needed a game changer to save the rebellion. Maybe Lapino was right. Maybe they should go kidnap the Emperor's only daughter, the greatest general, Zenobia. Extracting intel out of her would turn the tide of the Civil War. Even though Bernardo could no longer get the Sky Ripper's armature, its core was still within reach. Maybe he could still harness its power, and with Lapino's help. I think going after his only daughter, who was a sorceress, who sounds like is leading an army on top of it. Said it was she was a general, right? Not in the thing, but they said she was a general, I think, and a sorceress. Would, yes, in the grand scheme of things, help the war if we could fucking do it. I don't think a fox and a bunny are gonna get that. So maybe Lapino would have a harebrained scheme to do with the core without its armature. I'm gonna go with that.
To make the Sky Ripper, the transcendent Emperor had wrapped an armature around the eye of a god. Bernardo had already let that armature slip away to save Lapino's life. But even its core, the eye torn from a god, surely they could fashion a great weapon from that. The core of the Sky Ripper? Lapino's excited. That's an actual thing that we can just go and get. You've been busy. He sure had. Bernardo told him all the things he'd been up to. Soon they got to talking about old times, about wages they'd won and lost, and scrapes they'd barely got out of. It was good to be back with his friend. Bernardo grinned. He had a very good feeling about this.
I don't know. These choices, man. Bloody choices.
It's beautiful here, thought Renato. He was thrilled to be back with his old war buddy. He'd missed the mad rabbit, but something was not quite right.
What's up?
Who needed bridges anyway?
Haha, haha. Just gonna open this shit. There we go, more ore. Whatever the hell that is. Oh. Okay, so that's nice. If you explore the wrong way, let's say, it'll allow you to just teleport back. I'd like a workbench. Oh, I got water essence now. The fuck is this? But what's this way? Aha. I'll never... Ooh, got fire essence now too.
What I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Renato.
Ha, I wonder too. Probably an axe. That'd be my guess, is we could probably make an axe out of this stuff. Well, my legs are broken. Let's see. Yep, a whole lot of nothing. Some red shiny crystals over there. Dude, there's chests out my ass. That's saying a lot, I got a big ass.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
That's not good at all. I'm glad though that they're not like big winding paths. These chests, it's like short and sweet to the point. These should not be floating. This is...
Shall we just agree to disagree? Said Renato.
I was gonna say, this is getting more ominous. Let's go! $50. Wow. Style acceptable.
Wrong. All over.
Spin to win.
You could feel an almost palpable sickness in the air.
Don't
If
tell
the
me that
land
took
could have
me...
tumors, they would look like these monstrous crystals.
Whoa, whoa,
The
whoa,
forest
whoa.
was quieter than it had been. There were insects, a few birds, if you didn't count the ravens. Renato smelled sick animals and dying ones.
I guess this is where we
Few
go.
healthy ones. I'm getting a bad feeling about this, Renato thought.
What
Maybe
was your
he
first
right.
clue?
Maybe they should have kidnapped Zenobia instead of coming here.
That's the first time it's told me my choice was possibly not the right one. Oh. Alright. Jeez, they're not willing to short you on enemies though, these, which is nice. It's a shame that it's pretty simple combat. Like all I'm doing is mashing square and holding in the direction I want to be.
Powers ready to blossom within him, or something.
God damn it. I would if I can go back to the altar, but nah. I could go forward to this terrifying place. There's the core.
As he held the radiant icosahedron, Renato felt
Icosahedron?
queasy. Like dozens of tiny worms were nibbling his insides. It wasn't healthy to be so close to the eye of a god. How could he use it? He could take it to the observatory. The scientists there could tell him how to harness its ancient power. But honestly, Renato ached to get away from it. He brought
Okay.
the core back with him to the Farfarer. But honestly, Renato ached to be rid of it. Tell you what, said Lupino. I'll take it to the observatory. You attack the Imperial outpost. The Imperial outpost was a vital communications node.
Okay.
Taking it could shatter the Empire's ability to coordinate. And it would be full of secret plans and maps and maybe even rebel prisoners. It was a good target for a hero like Renato. But what if Lupino got the core and then broke it or lost it? Or worse, was Renato ready to take that risk? Maybe it was better if he brought the core to the scientists himself.
Could Renato, the core of the Sky Ripper, even without the armature, there had to be a way to tap its power. Scientists at the Nexus would certainly know how to do that. Could Renato really rely on Lupino to bring it to the observatory? No, it was too risky. He would have to carry the core himself, even if doing so would expose him to its unhealthy aura. If he could rely on Lupino to bring them the core, Renato would instead assault on the Imperial outpost, gain valuable intel for the rebellion. He would also stay away from the core's unhealthy aura. I feel like it's almost like The Ring, where, except I don't want it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel giving it to him is gonna make something bad happen to him, and we're gonna lose the core. Then again, that bad thing will happen if I do it myself, too. My God. But taking the outpost would allow us some valuable intel and ruin their communications, which would be very valuable with us trying to make a super weapon. I'm gonna trust Lupino, because I feel like that's the reason why I got Lupino. Because if I had gotten this myself, gotten the armature myself, I would have been through so much ordeal that my mission might have failed. So having this extra hand, I think, is why you have the choice to save Lupino. So I'm gonna go to the outpost.
Trust me, Renato, you won't regret this. I'll treat the core like it was my own baby daughter. As the Farfarer dived towards the Nexus, Lupino was jumping up and down with excitement. Stop rabbiting around, Renato said. Lupino just stared at him. The moment the ship landed, Lupino leapt off the ship.
Hopefully that was the right choice, because I don't know what else I could have fucking done. Well, I could have went to the laboratory myself, but again, I feel like it's better for us to part ways, being that that's why I have him for help, and then he couldn't do this himself, you know?
As Lupino vanished into the wilds of the Nexus, Renato vaguely remembered Lupino had a baby daughter, didn't he? And he told her mother he was going out to get some Easter eggs, and he'd never come back. But Renato was relieved not to carry the core anymore. He was already feeling better. And who knows, maybe this time Lupino would get it right. And if Renato could take the outpost, he'd have access to all the Empire's communications in the sector, right?
Way to make me feel good about my choices. But on that note, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like or subscribe button. It means a lot to me that anyone is willing to hit it. And I will see you all in the next video.